I know how hard it is to keep your word, especially to yourself. But I also know how hard it is to not keep your word to yourself. I worked all day today. I finished grading. I have 2 more classes left, but they're not over technically. 3 classes got graded. 2 courses got set up for online teaching this summer, and it took me until now. And what time is it now? It's 11:40 at night. How many times did I want to quit? How many times did I talk myself into just leave it for tomorrow? It's okay, leave it for tomorrow. And the other voice in my head, because I suppose I have 2 voices in my head, minimum, just keep pushing through. Just keep pushing through. When I had 3 more exams to grade, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just keep pushing through. The satisfaction of pushing through and finishing all this work is priceless. And that goes for anything we set our minds to. Now, I know success habits tell us to write down our goals for the day, or at least express our goals for the day. I have a to-do list, and I'm very gentle with myself about how much I will accomplish in a day, because I can very easily feel overwhelmed, and I don't think I'm alone in this. I think you agree with me. Putting way too much on your plate is not healthy. But I also understand that if it's doable, I have to push through. I have to push through and do it. How? How do I do it? How do I keep going when I really just would rather quit? Well, one technique is to talk really, really nicely to myself in ways that other people may not have in my life. Now, I have plenty of supportive friends and people who are kind, but I'm talking about childhood, before we even knew what the term self-care and self-talk meant. I tell myself over and over, it's okay. You got this. If you can't, we can stop, but I think you can. I believe you can. That's what it's how I talk to myself. I encourage myself. I was not always like this. I was always brutally hard on myself. I call myself names, say terrible things about myself to myself. Calling yourself lazy and saying mean things to yourself in your head is going to drain your energy, and you won't be able to get things done. But the kind approach of, I know you want to quit. I know this is hard. Let's see if we can just do a little more. The way we would encourage a child. In psychology and self-help circles, we talk about our inner child. It's a real thing, because we have this vulnerable little person inside of ourselves that's just crying out for approval and kindness, and to be taken care of and to be talked to nicely. It has to come from us first. The world won't give it to us first, and then we learn how to be kind to ourselves. No, we have to be kind to ourselves first. And then it's interesting how the rest of the world will fall into place and do the same thing. Not everyone, but we will have an aura of expectation of kindness, the kinder we are to ourselves. I treated myself to a seamless order today. I ordered salad and shrimp and chicken, and it was just delightful. And I still have leftovers for tomorrow. Yeah, it was more money than I would like to spend, but little treats like that to help me get through a hard work day, it was worth it. Do things like that for yourself. Schedule breaks. I took a lot of breaks today. Breaks where I would get on the sofa and put my feet up. It's not great to sit at a desk all day. It's not good for circulation. We need to get our feet above our heart. I gave myself breaks. I gave myself encouragement. I went outside and breathed fresh air. I bought myself my nice lunch that I nibbled for the rest of the day. I made myself a good dinner. I'll be eating it for the next 3 days. And I sat at the computer and I worked. And now those tasks are over with. And now I can concentrate on my creative projects, including making my videos. I'll do my best to do them every day. I don't have a staff. It's just me. I don't have a fancy camera. It's just my phone. I do have a very good book that I'm promoting. Diary of a Fat Girl, How I Lost 140 Pounds, Overcame Binge Eating Disorder, and Learned to Love Myself After Weight Loss Surgery. It's an ongoing story, but that one covers a year of my life right after the gastric bypass. And reading it sometimes when I look through it, or I want to read a paragraph or so to someone or in a video, I was really hard on myself. I almost had to overcome brutal self-talk along with every other thing I overcame. I was mean. I described my body in mean ways. We have to find a balance of, I'm fine just the way I am, but I'd like to grow and improve. Because I think we'll sit in a state of dissatisfaction if we never do anything that pushes us past our comfort zone. Comfort zones are safe. I understand we need them, but we also need growth. Gently pushing myself today to get those tasks done is different in a way. In the past, I would have fallen apart and maybe done a third of it. But I think a lot of what exhausted me in the past was how mean I was to myself. I promise you'll feel better and more energetic if you're kind to yourself. And then feel good about whatever goal you accomplished. Self-care, it's a funny phrase. People think it's pedicures. It might be. It could be a bubble bath. I'm not a bath person really, but okay. But making my bed in the morning, talking kindly to myself, buying and preparing or ordering healthy foods, avoiding people who drain me or are consistently mean to me, balancing work and recreation, being careful about what I take in from social media. I follow wonderful accounts. Self-improvement, spirituality, religion, things, learning things that I didn't know the day before. Be careful about what you take in. Be entertained, but also seek to be enriched. I love TED Talks. Doing my own TED Talk on a stage, it's on my bucket list. I value those things. I value learning. I value new ideas. Do these things for yourself. You know what else I value? Beautiful necklaces. This was less than $15. I think I spent $11.95 on this. How cute is it? So very. Sure, I could spend a lot more, vintage or whatever, but my little indulgences, they're nice. So make your to-do list and then carve out the time to start crossing things off. What a great feeling to cross things off my to-do list. So definitely applaud yourself or high-five yourself in the mirror, as MelRobbins teaches us to do. Say nice things to yourself before, during, and after accomplishing the thing. It will make all the difference in the world. And I know you want to see Star-Lord, so. Woo-hoo! Hey, boo-boo. No? You don't want to look at the camera? He doesn't know what a camera is. Here he is. He's purring at his mom. He's purring at Mom. He loves his mom.